didn't I?
Yeah,
all right, hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, we'll give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
I want to say double honor to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, GMS, rule well, teach well, being great example to Israel, my dear elect. I want to say peace and blessings to the hope of the elect on the four corner, pushing their truth and sincerely, their great song. All right, with the GMS bench count, we just come with a lesson. All right, through the spirit of power, we have by Shema Shai. All right, like you see on the title, what's worse? Hearing, hearing about the atrocities, the rape, robbery, murder, or actually going through it. All right, actually being a part of the rape and the robbery and the murder that the so-called white men have done against the children of Israel. You see, it's become a problem because it's a shameful history, for these so-called white people, which are Edomites, all right, according to the scriptures. All right, it become a problem because now that shameful history is being exposed on a higher level. It's been exposed around the whole earth. Everybody know who the devil is, man. Everybody know who the wicked is. You see? But now they're trying to pull another way, so they're trying to take out the history out of the school system and bring out certain bills, certain legislation that you do speak on, historical things, all right, so to speak, then you can get a fine for, or you can be able to be sued or thrown in jail. You see, but we're going to get into the scriptures. Hope your brothers and sisters be edified. While we lay the law down, man.
All right, this is Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Right.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
You see that? And that what happened to us. See, that was a curse that was put on to us, all right, from the Heavenly Father for our disobedience. Okay? But guess what? Who do your Lord use? He used who? He used Esau, Edom, and the other nation. All right, to put us in captivity. But chiefly Esau, Edom. You see that? So guess what? What's going to happen? You reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. All right? You got it in Revelation 13 and 9.
Good. This is Revelations chapter 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Right.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
See, but this is what the Lord have said. All right, we on the messenger. All right, the Heavenly Father, all right, said, he that leadeth to captivity shall go in captivity. Meaning what? He that leadeth some people to what? Slavery shall what? Go into slavery.
That's right.
See that? But we only reading about it, but we actually what? We actually went through it. It's just the elites, all right, these so-called white people, they starting to see, all right, that they powerless, and they starting to see it as a judgment gonna come back around. It's gonna come back around and bite them in the ass, man, because it's something they never thought of. They never thought of the so-called blacks, Native American, Hispanics, all right, would rise up, man. All right, but it was written. It was already written, all right, from the foundation that the Lord gonna save a remnant and gonna restore the house of David. All right, that's what you see it being built right now, the house of David, man. Remember, he said he was gonna close up the bridge thereof. All right, and now it's taking toll of what? Us bringing out this shameful history of the so-called white man. I know you can't hide it. You see, because if you do take it out of the school system, one thing about it, it's still in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Still in the Bible. What you gotta know out.
This is back in Revelations 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints.
Exactly. See, here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Because one thing about it in the kingdom of heaven, guess what? Y'all gonna be under subjection of who? Yahweh Shai and the Israelites. You see? So all these things they're gonna come upon you is what? curses. You see, grab that Deuteronomy 30:7 real quick. So through all the selling our sons, selling our daughters, taking the mama from the son, and taking the dad out the house, and all this and that you have set up, all right, from the foundation of slavery. Guess what? All they're gonna be done unto you. You see, but you hate to hear that. But guess what? It's the truth. It's not a lie, and it's not a secret. It's prophecy. You see, this is prophecy, man. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Deuteronomy 30:7. And the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee.
Exactly. And that's what the Lord have commanded us to do. To what? Prophesy against Mount Seir. You see that? And what we should say to it? War to you. You see? So all these curses, what we saying, all these curses that we went through, that what you're gonna go through, but double. That's all we saying.
Good.
But they hate to hear that. They hear that Esau hate to hear the judgment. But this one thing that he cannot lie to get his way out of. You see, he cannot lie, and in no way that he can escape this judgment that's coming for him. You know what I'm saying? Because if he could, he would, but it wouldn't written for him to escape this judgment. So they hate to hear their judgment, man. Even the average Edomites out here, they hate to hear judgment. They hate to see or hear what's coming for them. You know what I'm saying? They want to switch the narrative up. You know what I'm saying? They want to say, nah, that wasn't us. They want to say, well, let bygone be bygone. But they do not want to accept the judgment.
Yeah.
All right?
They'll even go as far as to try and, throw Jake a bone here or there, man.
Uh-huh.
They'll try to help a Jake out and think that's supposed to, get an average nigga, a few dollars, and you think you doing something, man.
Yeah, that's in Job. I think that's Job 14:10 or something like that. It say, thou shalt seek to please the poor.
Yeah.
And that's what they try to do.
Right.
But it say the gift destroys the heart.
Mm-hmm. That shit don't matter, man.
Yeah.
We can do that all day long, man. It don't matter, man. The Lord's still gonna punish your ass, man.
That's right.
But just like he did with us, he deal with nations, man.
Yeah.
Everybody from the top to the bottom.
Yeah, man.
So you can say all day that wasn't me, that wasn't my people, man. It don't matter. You benefited from it.
That's right.
You were
you got reap benefits both ways.
Right, you got reap benefits both ways, man. So hey, you still guilty at the end of the day.
That's right.
No, it don't matter, man, that you Edomites try to play as if it wasn't us. That's their thing, man. What is that? Isaiah? What is that? Isaiah 14.
Yeah.
But you can keep rolling the spirit though. I ain't gotta get it. Yeah, it just was going into how Esau saying that was not us. Our fathers did this, man. But you got what the scriptures say: prepare slaughter for that.
Nigga, other fathers.
That's right.
They hate to hear that too.
You got to
pay. That's future judgment right there.
Mm-hmm.
You see, that's future judgment when you're going to Esau Edom preacher. You know what I'm saying? What he gonna be doing in the kingdom of heaven? That's what he gonna be doing in the kingdom of heaven. He gonna be serving slavery, hardcore punishment. You know what I'm saying? That was written for him. The other nations, the same thing. All right, as we build, New Jerusalem. You see, he's trying to get everything established. You see, but that's what they're gonna be doing in the kingdom of heaven. We're gonna be chilling. Lord willing, we're part of the know, man. We're gonna be chilling in the kingdom, man. But what's worse though, just hearing about it, actually going through it, because us being Israelites, man, we've been through a lot. Since from the garden, We done been through a lot. We done been through a lot of captivities, and still here.
Still here, still going.
You know what I'm saying? We done been through a lot, man. We probably been died out, but it's the spirit and the promise of Yahweh Shem Shah, man.
Yep.
He said he gonna keep that promise he made to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You see, we ripping the benefits of it.
Phone had to
You know what I'm on there. You know what I'm saying? We ripping the benefits of it, man.
I got a precept. Let him get
The article. Well, go ahead though.
It ain't that long. Okay. It's Isaiah 33:1. It says, "Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled."
Yeah, exactly. Cause Esau wasn't spoiled, but he finna be.
Yeah.
You know, they hate to hear what goes around comes around. Eye for an eye, 2 for a 2. Edomites hate that, but here it is. This is the same motherfucker say, "Oh, my dead body." You know what I'm saying? The same motherfucker that you can't even speak to. You know what I'm saying? These Edomites something else, man.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead,
says, bro. And dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee.
Yeah, we ain't cause no harm to when they first came over here.
Right.
All right, when they took down Gad and Reuben. We ain't caused no harm to them. They caused harm to what? To us.
Yeah. Jake saved their life, man. You know, spared them. Fed them, clothed them. What did Esau do? Stab them in the damn back.
Stab them in the back, man.
Yep.
So that means that destruction just coming upon you on all different types of levels and all types of ways, man. That's exactly what that means. You're gonna get punished. You're gonna get punished for more than one thing, E. You done did a lot. Your sins have reached up to heaven. So, man, you had to do a lot, all right, for the Lord to have enough of your bull.
Hey, I got a quick precept for what I just said. It's Psalms 55:20. He hath put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him.
Yep, talking about the Native Americans, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
Yeah, going to them peace treaties. All right, all the covenant that he made with Gad and Reuben, but broke every last one of them.
Every one of them.
Because what was in his heart? War. Destruction. You see, he was trying to figure out a way how to take us down, which that was prophecy. But once again, who the Lord used?
Yep.
The wicked. You see, he to do all these things just to say, "I got you." See, that's the power of the Lord. That's why I say it's a perfect thing to fall in the hands of the Lord, because the Lord can have you to go off just to punish you. I made you do this just so I can do this to you. Yeah. That's the power we serve.
Yeah.
That's why it's a must fulfill. You know, you gotta do it.
It says his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
That's right. Talking about who? The wicked. The same motherfucker that finna get all that judgment back.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, the James 2, judgment without mercy. They have shown no mercy.
That's
Esau
right.
he ain't showed no mercy to the Israelites, man, to our people. He just go all in, man. Yeah. Just on a carnal level, man. Me and the brother Tazamai was just speaking on, how they, hyping up the, which is a Joe Burrow, the football player, the white guy. He looked like an Edomite, but he a Jake. They hyping him up, but you know what I'm saying. Look at what they still talking shit about Michael Vick, but that was what 7, 8, damn near 10 years ago with the dogs, man. They ain't let that shit go yet.
Nah, they ain't gonna
you
let
motherfuckers some hypocrites, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That's right.
You'll hang on to some shit Jake do, man. When he went to jail for it, he did his time. He did all that. You went through all that, man. He did everything according to the so-called letter of the law of Esau, man. But you won't let it go.
Still ain't gonna let it go.
They ain't gonna let it go,
because
man.
this they kingdom.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? See, we behind enemy lines, and we most definitely is because we departed from evil. We already a prey. All right, we already a target because we choose to serve Yahweh Shema Shai and serve our oppressor. You know, but guess what? When the tables turn, they ain't gonna have no choice.
Yeah.
You see, because we gonna break them. You see, that's why I say with the rod of iron, because the rod of iron just mean correction. So we're gonna be doing a lot of correcting in the kingdom of heaven, just as we had to beat that Hebrew into them. Just like they beat English into us.
Yeah.
See, what goes around comes around. That's why Esau hate to hear his judgment.
Yeah.
Because what he have done unto us, we're gonna do unto him.
Yeah.
We're gonna be committing out on foul acts because the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of heaven gonna be reigning in righteousness. Yeah. See, it's actually gonna be ruled with the laws, statutes, commandments of the Bible. You see, when it's written in our inward parts and the earth is controlled by it, that's why I say when the wicked in the authority, the people mourn. But when the righteous in authority, the people rejoice. So in the kingdom of heaven, everybody gonna be rejoicing. You know, we're gonna finally keep the land Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? We finally gonna keep the Passover. 100%. We finally gonna, what I'm saying, enjoy our kids. Hey, we're gonna be happy. We're gonna be enjoying these things, man. Why Esau gonna be in our position we in now, but even worse.
Yep.
You see, it's one thing that we able to work because it's the spirit of power we have by Shema Shai. We able to have certain things, but leave it up to the devil, we won't have nothing. You see, but in the kingdom of heaven, this devil ain't gonna have nothing. All right, this is gonna be the scum like he is of the earth, man. In the kingdom of heaven, you gotta know out.
All right. I'm gonna finish it off. It says, and they dealt not treacherously with thee, when thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled, and when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
That's right. You see? Yeah. They don't want to hear that.
Nah.
But then they know it's coming because it's written. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they're going to the what Esau has done to these other nations too, man. Everything they pushed, all that, violence and wickedness, man, going into these other countries, man. Bombing and how Esau get down, man.
Like everybody gonna get
bring the sword, man.
Everybody gonna get their lick back in World War III.
Everybody gonna get their lick back, man. When you cease to, when you try to make peace, like the scriptures say, peace and safety, then sudden destruction. Hey, when you trying to bring forth that peace, let's work it out. Let's talk about this. Jake bringing the hammer. Nah, fuck that. Yeah, we ain't nothing to talk about. We said, you see, I remember how you know what I'm saying, how you got down the last time.
That's right.
When I trusted you. Man, let's bring it on.
Especially with Ammon.
Yep. So it's coming from all angles, man. Your ass you got judgment coming, man, from everybody. Yeah. Like Debo, man. You remember on Friday, man, when Debo finally went down, everybody got their lick. Red Kane took his chain, stole on him. Nigga, what's the name? Took his shoes. Yeah. Give me these shoes back, nigga.
Yeah, everybody was happy.
Everybody was happy. When he finally go down, man, hey, everybody gonna rejoice. Everybody gonna be happy, man. Like, yeah,
finally got that.
Finally got that nigga. Got that one. Yep, but you got it, bro.
All right, this is from the Oklahoma State School Board Association on the House Bill 1775. What does the HB 1775 do? For public schools, the legislation and related emergency listed for the following concepts that may not be taught by students, including in the curriculum or in instructional material.
See, that was one of the good things they had in school was the Bible. But it's okay for them to have a Satan Bible in the school. You know what I'm saying? It don't even make no sense. At least there was a little hope. But they took the hope away, man. But we got it on the highways. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. Starting with the first one, one race or sex is inherently superior to another race or sex in individual or virtue of his or her race or sex is inherently racist sexist or oppressive, whether concisely or consciously or unconsciously. An individual should be discriminated against or receive adverse treatment solely or partly because of his or her race or sex. Member of one race or sex cannot and should not attempt to treat others without respect to
It's
race
just been
or
going
sex.
on.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They just putting it on paper. But it's been going on, which ain't no retribution. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reward for a so-called black man, black woman that go through this. But it's reward when they're dealing with Esau. You know, but it's been going on, man. But what's gonna change? All right, when Yahweh Shema Shai get back, man. All right, that's when it's gonna change. You know, you got it all out.
So you
Is it on that?
yeah, that's it on that.
Go back to that Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy 30:7.
Nah.
28 and 68.
Yeah, 28 and what?
Oh, 28 and 15. You want that one?
Yeah, kind of.
This is Deuteronomy. Yeah, this Deuteronomy 28 and 15. I hate that. Slakia. I'm having issues.
That's why good to have them swords.
Yeah.
All right, this is Deuteronomy 28, starting at verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right? So guess what? By prophesying against Esau judgment, like we read in the 30 and 7, all right, in Deuteronomy, all these curses that come upon them and overtake them, man. All right? But even what the scriptures say, double according to her works. All right? So we imagine we finna go through some of these curses what the so-called white man have put onto us, and we just gonna put a double on that, man. You know? Once again, this is a history that they don't like to hear.
Yep.
You know? They don't like to speak about the atrocities, you know, all the rape and robbing and murder the so-called white man have done, even to this day. They don't like to bring up their judgment. You know? But guess what? The Lord have not forgot it. All right, it's already recorded. Say what up?
I was just gonna say, Esau bring up the fact that all nations have been in slavery. You know, this nation was in slavery. You know, what makes you guys slavery so that much worse? Well, one thing is, hey, we're the Lord's chosen people, man. You put your hands on the apple of the Lord's eye. That's what make it different, man. Put your hands on the wrong people. Yeah. So hey, you got to pay for that, man. You can't just say, oh well, this people, it happened to them, and just like let's say you come in late to work, and your boss get on your ass. Hey man, you late. You gonna point out somebody? Hey, Johnny was late too. He was late. You point you, nigga. I'm talking to you. Well, your ass was late. I'm talking. I ain't worried about him right now. I deal with him later. I'm talking about your ass. God. That's what Esau trying to do. He trying to pass off the buck to somebody else. Oh yeah, look at him though. What he doing?
And that's his name. The accuser about thy brother.
Yep.
Which going to devil, deceiver, false accuser. That's the devil, man. So ain't no hide from your history because it's the true history. All right. We don't really need your textbooks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we got the true history right here that's written. We just trying to really tell your judgment. Right. You know what I'm saying? But you got to go out.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind and the flocks of thy sheep.
Yeah. Hey, but guess what? In the kingdom of heaven, think Esau gonna be getting money?
Man.
No. That whole 1,000 years of Esau gonna be straight up correcting.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't everything gonna be free labor. You see, just how he had got free labor out of us, that's how America became so great. All right, out the backs of the Negroes. All right, guess what? Same thing. That's how our kingdom gonna become great. You know what I'm saying? Free labor. The scripture speaks about that. Our house is gonna be continued forever, man. I mean, our house is gonna be our doors of the house are gonna be open.
Yep.
All right, continually. You see, day and night it's gonna be open. You know,
We're gonna continue employment in the
you know what I'm
kingdom.
saying? It never ending.
It ain't gonna be nobody without a job, man. You want work, you got it.
Can't nobody say they ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah.
It's gonna be every day.
Yeah.
You know, but you got it all out.
It's Haggai 1:6.
Right.
Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough.
Right.
Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink.
See, they're gonna have to eat. You know how to barely get by drink.
Yeah.
Barely get by meal.
Yeah, give your ass enough to keep working, man.
Yeah.
Hey, they did us like that, though.
Shit, bro, Jake's still going through that.
Yeah. 30-minute break. What the fuck is that, man?
You know what I'm saying?
You working, you got a 12-hour shift, but they give you 30 minutes to eat.
Bro, and then you got to clock out. You know how long it take to clock out when you got 30 to 50 people?
Right.
You got to do the same thing you got to do. There's time. So you basically ain't getting up for like 10 minutes to eat.
Yeah,
how you going to gobble down in 10 minutes?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Eastside sitting there watching the clock on your ass, too. Come on now. You pushing it, man.
Yeah. Let's go back to the unrighteous decrees, man. You know, what she prescribed. Now, this devil ain't shit, man. But guess what? In the kingdom of heaven, he got to go through it. Yeah. So that's the beautiful part about it. That's why they probably hate it, because they know it's coming.
Yeah,
that's the beautiful part about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They know it's coming, man. Go ahead,
We'll continue on with Haggai 1:6. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm, and he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
Yeah, but that's what a curse upon us, man. Which we go through this day, but Esau make it even more harder.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He make it even more harder, man.
Cost of living.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Cost of everything. You gotta pay for everything.
Yeah,
we were better off in slavery.
Yep.
Because he paid for everything. You know what I'm saying? He housed us. He fed us. You know?
Now you got Jake out here making minimum wage, which is what, $14 an hour? You know what I'm saying? And then got a house note, car note, shit, all type. You got to pay all the bills in the house, and you got to do all that shit out for a $400 check, man. Every 2 weeks.
Then gotta get groceries.
Then you getting taxed that.
Yeah.
Then you got to get groceries, got to get gas. Don't fuck around and be done, getting child support took out your check.
Oh,
now you can knock that shit down to about $300.
How can you survive?
How can you survive? Now you wonder why niggas out here on the corner serving it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to pimp and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Jake out here bad, bro.
Yeah, Jake down bad, but guess what? In the kingdom of heaven, Jake gonna be living. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? This damn Edomite, goddamn it, he gonna be down bad.
That's right, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to look at it when you're dealing with Esau and Jacob. You know what I'm saying? The Lord promised us to have the best ending, which is like gonna never end.
Like the brother just said, Esau didn't think about the latter end. Yeah. He didn't think it was gonna come back around on the way he was gonna have to pay for all this stuff that
We got the how they said the like at the end of the movie, forever lasting or something.
I know what you're talking about though.
I can't get the word right.
I can't either.
It's all good.
Yeah, it is what it is. But hey, we about to come into that inheritance, man, where it's like you say, everlasting life, glory, man. Through Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? But Esau, man, you about to get ready to come in a hardcore. So you about to get your just desserts, man.
Yeah. That's right.
You about to get everything you deserve, man. Hey, like what is that, Galatians? Tell you whatever a man sow, that shall he also reap, man. Shit. You done, but look at what you reap, man. I mean, look at what you sown in the earth.
Yeah,
you think you finna get, you know what I'm saying? What you think gonna come from that, man?
Yeah.
You can't hide that in the history books. You try to take away everything you did. We're not gonna talk about this. The slavery, the whoopings, the lynchings,
Yeah.
No,
we're the made America.
Yeah, we built this place up, man. This whole country was built off the backs of slaves, man. Off of rape, robbery, and murder. Now you want to just act like this shit don't matter, man. Cover it up.
Because it's shameful history unto to his children, because they knew how to keep a secret or had that type of spirit of hate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They natural born, spirit, right? But now you got Edomite that's actually hanging with Jake. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to stand on what their father had told them, how they conquer America. But actually, when they dig into college, high school, things like that, they start to hang and see, they were like, nah, it's something up with that. These are great people. These people at their lowest, but look, they still the best.
They're still great.
You know what I'm saying? It's some up with these people. It's not how their fathers or forefathers was telling them how they, how we was. And that's what really threw everything out. That's why he want to take out the history without the schools and make, legislation not to talk about slavery, because it's getting the people. Even Tupac said that in one song. He said that in one song about now your kids want to do the thing that the so-called black people do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just the spirit though.
Yeah.
You look on TikTok and the outlets of entertainment.
Yeah.
That's all you see.
Yeah. Esau trying to be Jake.
Offbeat
with the it's
just letting you know, bro. We the salt of the earth.
Yeah.
We had just failed. We just continue from our head.
Hey, Lord punished us, man.
Exactly. That's all it is.
That's it, man.
But Esau, you
were set up to do this. The Lord chose you to be the wicked. The Lord chose you to be that special wicked vessel to bring forth, judgment on us. But now he about to be done. He about to be done with you.
It was rightfully so, though. It was rightfully so, because he done lied too many times.
Right.
To the Lord. So the Lord said, "Okay, I got you." Then.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I got you. You want to? Okay, yeah. Set his ass up for the kid.
Can I get this?
Go ahead, bro.
This is Ezekiel. I know it probably ain't on the list, but I'm gonna get right to the point. Ezekiel 35:5, it says, "Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee."
See? So they heard the patience, faith of the saints right now. So that's what we waiting on. We waiting on the reparation.
Yep.
True retribution. That's what we waiting on. To get back. You see?
big payback. Man.
That's exactly what we waiting on. Go ahead, I'm gonna do the Bible.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 25. The Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemy. Thou shalt go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them, and shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth.
Right, exactly. You see? Because we done went through that. Now it's time for Esau Edom to do that. See, he gonna be getting sold to other galaxies, other planets. You know? Because guess what? Slavery is gonna be in the kingdom of heaven. All right? Get out your feelings. Slavery is gonna be in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
You know? How else our streets gonna be painted with gold, man?
Right. Somebody gotta keep that up too.
So somebody gotta do it.
Somebody gotta do it.
It's better to do the maintenance.
They say it's a hard job, but somebody gotta do it. And Esau, you gonna get the most dangerous jobs it is in the kingdom, man. Whatever that may be, you know. Going into the lions den, cleaning up the feces in there. They're gonna send you in there, man, with a broom and a scooper, pooper scooper. Get it done. You know what I'm saying? Just like, hey, you gonna have the worst of the worst, just like Jake now, man.
They got the slum job.
Man, Jake get the worst jobs, man. They you know.
But it's cool though. It's beautiful though. Like I said, what the Lord gonna do? Because remember, all these curses gonna come upon our enemies. So we just heard to just tell it all. You know? Go ahead, though.
Just to back you up how slavery gonna be in the kingdom. This is Isaiah 14. Get straight to the point. Verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
You see? Captivity. They talk about servants and handmaids. You hear me? Go ahead.
And they shall take them captives, who captives they were.
Exactly. What goes around comes around. So Esau, you was the captive. Now what? You captive. You see that? Now you're going to serve the same type of punishment that you put on us. Let's go back to the rich man and Lazarus. You know, go ahead.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
And we're going to rule over our oppressors, those that oppressed us. All right? Is we not yet this day in our captivity?
That's right, bro.
It's not they next on our persecution. We say we are our next on the persecution daily. We always on the chopping block.
Yep.
See, it's what it say, first fire, the last hide.
Yep.
You know, that's Jake, man. We always on the chopping block. But guess what? The Lord gonna turn all this around, man. The Lord finna flip all this, man.
Yep.
You know, we finna come back. All right, styling the profiler.
Man.
All right. Once you have a shot get done, take care of his business on earth, man. You know, seeing that New Jerusalem coming down from the sky, out them chariots. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gonna change it. That's why I say, it won't be no more sorrows, no more tears. You know what I'm saying? No more heartache. What it is? Revelation 19:4.
Yeah, it's in Revelation. I don't know where it's at.
I think it's yeah.
They're just putting wipe away tears.
Oh, it's 20:4.
Yeah, it's 21:4.
Yeah, bring it out.
This is Revelation 21:4. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes.
Yeah, see, the Lord gonna wipe away all the tears, man. That means all the pain, all the worries, all the wants, all the needs, all the doubts. The Lord gonna wipe all that away, man. You see that? That's what we got coming. That's why Esau don't want to hear about his judgment,
Right.
Because that's everything that he got right now.
Yeah. Hey, the Lord gonna wipe away our tears, but Esau, you gonna be crying like a bitch, man.
Yeah.
Because hey, what it say? Though Esau that carefully with tears, man. You already in that crying, that bitch made spirit, man.
Yeah.
So imagine in the kingdom. I remember it was years ago when I first came in the truth, man. Pastor Howard, he was speaking on that, man. He gonna basically, you know, how once we get Esau in the kingdom, You know, he gonna be crying and shit, man. And he was like, man, he finna basically bring that whip on him, man. You better not cry. You know, hey, Jake do that type shit. I'm finna beat your head. You better not cry. Hey, you know he gonna do it anyway. You gonna give him some more licks, man. You better not cry. Hey, man, we gonna bring it to you, devils, man.
Yeah, they bring it to us, man.
How about Shemal Shot, man? Yeah. We gonna bring it to you, man.
That's right.
You know, and that's the spirit, man. My mind been really on that, just like, you know, what we gonna do to Esau, man.
That's right, brother.
You know, and like Elder Kazak go into it a lot, man. That power, getting that power, man. Because we got a certain level of power right now, but when we physically get that power, man, when we fully tap in,
yeah, we're gonna be in the game.
Man, we gonna fuck, man.
You gonna be in the game,
man. Ooh, boy, yeah. you gonna be in for it, man.
Yep. So I want to ask, like, what's worse than just hearing it or actually going through it? Because we done went through it. They just heard about their judgment. You know what I'm saying? But we actually went through it, man. All right, and still standing. You know, go ahead.
Finishing off Revelations 21 and verse 4. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes,
right.
And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow.
You see, ain't gonna be no more death, nor sorrow. So we ain't gotta worry about that eye being evil towards our brother no more. It's gonna be what? Towards Esau. As it's already what? Doing. All right, Egyptian getting Egyptian. You see? But there's gonna be a constant thing in the kingdom on them, man. See, that's another curse that's gonna be lifted off us in the kingdom of heaven. You see that? Well, go ahead.
Finishing off, it says, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
Yeah, see, we gotta worry about our Esau gimmicks and games, confusion. We ain't gotta worry about that in the kingdom of heaven. But this devil got to. You see, he gonna be worse than a homeless person, man. In the kingdom of heaven, that boy, Esau, the elites, the banking family. Oh yeah, y'all ain't never worked in a day in y'all life. Y'all boys gonna get in shape.
Y'all
finna get in shape. Tell you.
Hey, like they said on Django, man, you gonna work. Well, they gonna work you all day long, turning big bricks into little bricks, big rocks into little rocks. Hey, man, you got it coming, man.
Yeah, they don't want to hear their judgment, but you got to hear it somewhere. Go ahead, do the one.
That's some good news for us, though. It ain't bad news, you know what I'm saying, for us. The gospel.
I had that Joel.
Yeah, that Joel 3 and 8.
Go ahead.
All right. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shalt not gather the grapes thereof. You still.
No. It's just Salakia. Go ahead again, Salakia.
This is Deuteronomy.
Because basically, I'll try to get the first point of it when it's speaking about thou shalt betroth a wife. That should not lay with her. Yep, because that's happened to us as what? In slavery. But guess what? That's also going to happen to Esau too.
Yep.
You know, but we ain't going to do it how he did it. You know, we're going to commit them foul acts how he done it. But guess what? We are going to take them as spoiled. You see, we are going to take his women's, man. And we're going to do it the righteous way. All right? Which is, what, according to the law. You get that up?
Yeah, I got one. There's, matter of fact, damn, that thing.
The precept.
Yeah, I think this was. Yeah. Which one are you talking about? The Joel, right?
Deuteronomy.
No,
you got it. I hold this one.
Okay, this is Deuteronomy chapter 21 and verse 12. Then thou shalt bring her home to thy house, and she shall shave her head.
Read up, start at 10.
Start at 10. Okay, this is Deuteronomy 21 and 10. When thou goest forth to war against thine enemies, and the Lord thy power have delivered them into thy hand, and thou hast taken them captive.
Yeah, see? We is going to take them captives, right?
Yeah.
Captive they were.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And seest among the captives a beautiful woman, and has a desire unto her, that thou wouldest have her to thy wife.
You see? So we're going to be like, oh, that's a nice old little Edomite. That's a nice little Elam, or that's a nice little Chinese, you know what I'm saying, Ammon or Moab. Oh, yeah, I got to take her. She mine.
I'm having fun with you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Verse 12. Then thou shalt bring her home to thine house, and she shall shave her head and pare her nails.
Right.
And she shall put the raiment of her captivity from off her.
Right.
And shall remain in thine house, and bewail her father and her mother a full month. And after that thou shalt go into her and be her husband, and she shall be thy wife.
See, you're going to go out there and humble her. Now she a part of your establishment. You see that? But this is righteousness. Esau just went and just grabbed a damn man wife and then I did it right in front of him. No, he can't do nothing about it. Because the scripture speaks about that, what, verse 32, that we'll have no might in our hands. See, Esau was doing it dirty though, man. Esau was doing shit overboard, man. He know he ain't got to do it, but he still did it anyway.
Hey, that remind me of that movie. It had I think it was The Butler. It had Mariah Carey in it and David Banner, and Esau basically went in there and he raped Jake White, man, while he was in, out there in the field slaving. And Jake just looked was like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? His wife was looking at him like, you ain't gonna do nothing. So that's all Jake said was, hey man. Shit, Esau came up with the strap, man, blew his brains out right there, right in front of his son. His wife, everybody, just for opening his mouth for what he just did.
So how good, man, how it wasn't.
Come on, man. Yeah, but I got a precept too, real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Job 27 and 14. I'm gonna read 14 and 15. It says, "If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widows shall not weep." You see? So, hey man, these Edomites gonna gladly come to Jake, man, when they see Esau, dropping there, they're gonna be ready to get away from him. Yeah, they're gonna drop down, hey, yes, master, please take me away. They ain't gonna cry for you, E. Yeah, when you get put to death. Because like you say, we're going to do it in righteousness, man. Yeah. You're going to do something, fuck up, we're going to put you to death and just take your woman, man.
Yeah, see, because the thing about it, the kingdom of heaven is going to be fair, man. Why? Because it's ruled by the law, statutes, commandments. You see, because this was already written to govern in the earth. You see, so this is what I always stand. You see? So now we got to go according to, that's why it's going to be written in our inward parts. That's how we know we're going to be perfect. Because this is going to be within us. They ain't going to be within the other nations, so they're going to continue to go out. That's why judgment going to go forth, man. You see? But the Lord have given us the power, man. The power of understanding. All right, we using it. So I can't wait to flip on Esau, man. It's going to be beautiful. Go ahead, Doc. Because right now he got the power, and he abusing it. You got it.
So this is Deuteronomy 28 and 41. Thou shalt begat sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, or they shall go into captivity.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. See, now they ain't going to be able to enjoy their kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? As they can enjoy them now. No, you going to be able to enjoy your kid. They going straight into captivity just like you did us, man.
Yeah.
All right, firstborn. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got the kisses yet. It's already gone. Or, but that's how they went. However the Lord sees fit. But yeah, go ahead, brother.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai shall sin against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Yeah, and that's what's going upon Esau's neck, chain. You know, say that in the Psalms, to bind the king with chain, and the noble with fetters of iron. That's slavery, that's captivity. You see that? That's what's going to happen. You know? And then it said, for the once of all things, Esau and all the rest of the nation going to have to come to us. That's how you know what that is. You get that Isaiah 60 and 11.
This is Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 11. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually.
Right, see? Our gates going to be open continually. Go ahead.
They shall not be shut day nor night.
Right.
That men may bring unto the forces of the Gentiles, and that their king may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that would not serve thee shall perish. Yet those nations shall be utterly wasted. Whatever that point is.
Yeah, but you know that was the point, though. You know that was the point. Our house is gonna be continued, you know, forever. It's gonna be open. You know, day or night, it's not gonna shut. But guess what? They're gonna have to come to us for the wants of everything. See how the Lord gonna flip it? The Lord's gonna flip it, man. It's beautiful. But that's why they want to hear the judgment. You got it though. Out. That was it on that. Yeah. So anything else?
Nah.
Oh yeah. So with that, I hope you brothers and sisters edified. You know, once again, we give all honor, glory, and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
I say double honors to our elders and peace and blessing. I hope to let next time. Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
Rock hard, man.
Rock hard.
Hey, GTA, baby.
GTA.